So powerful thoughts is a powerful process. They say everything that happens in your life happens in your mind first. I always tell this to the young men. As your mind is, your life is. You see a young lady that you like, the first thing you think, I'm going to talk to her. Eventually you talk to her. Eventually you may get the conversation. And it may go to where you want to go to. Same thing as an entrepreneur. A business person. Not a small business person, you're a business person. I want to do something, and you put those thoughts into actions, and there you go. You never know where your thoughts can lead you. So I thank you for coming to Heritage Hip Hop. Shout out to Natalie for first making this thing happen. Shout out to
Nat.
You know what I'm saying? She thank you very much.
Girl. Went to high school with her.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, she's a blog extraordinaire
She
on
is.
many different outlets, and she's brought you to Heritage Hip Hop, and I'm very
happy
thankful.
she did.
So shout out to Nat. And I want to also let you plug your social medias so everybody knows how to get in touch with you.
So, I am the Gray Matter Poet. You can find me on Instagram at the Gray Matter Poet. You can find me on Twitter at the Gray Matter Poet. You can also go check out my website, www.graymatterpoetry.online. Not .com. That was taken.
That's deep. That's deep. We'll let that lie right there. So I like to ask rapid fire questions at the end of my interviews. And those are like what I call the fluff questions that everybody asks.
Okay.
But I do it in my certain type of way. But for you, since you're a poet, I'm not going to ask you hip hop questions. I'm going to give you topics, and I want you to come up with a poetry title for it.
Whoa.
I mean, poetry is expression, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you a topic, and
Okay.
I want you to give me something that comes to your mind as an expressionist or poet, so that people can see how your mind works. All right?
So you basically just want me to say the first thing that comes to my mind. Because you know I've been doing that.
In your craft.
In my, yeah.
Yes.
I stay in that, yeah.
So here's the first subject.
Okay.
Michael Jackson.
How sad it must be to be deceased and still being chased in trauma.
Damn, that's kind of deep, because that's the plight of most people of color to this day, especially if they had some kind of stain. We just found out that there's a possibility James Brown got murdered and did not die of natural causes. Wow. Think about that. Think about how they're coming out now saying that Martin Luther King Jr. was not killed by the bullet.
Yeah.
He was suffocated on the bed.
I heard that one, yeah.
So yes, even in death, he's still a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Which is ridiculous. All right. R. Kelly.
Oh my God.
Pied Piper? Is that better? What would you say?
Oh my God.
Name of Love?
R. Kelly. R. Kelly. A man who has graced many weddings without even stepping foot into the door. A man who has hurt many hearts without care or remorse.
And he did it for love, yeah. That's my man, yo.
I still got people like, R. Kelly's still going to be singing at my wedding, and I'm just like, okay.
Get the man some help. Shout out to Huey Freeman.
Shout out to Huey.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh.
How about this one? Beyonce.
My fave when I was younger. Beyonce. Glitz, glam, and everything celebrity. Virgo Nation. Perfection. Ooh, no. Well, I was gonna say perfection might be the death of me, but that has nothing to do with Beyonce.
Okay.
Sorry.
I like how you look down to the left, because I don't know what the hell you were staring at. You know what I'm saying? But you was in
That's
thought.
my thinking.
That's dope. Because we talked about the power of thought. Donald Trump. The bottom lip said it all.
That was expression.
Donald Trump.
How nobody vote for you when you still win?
Ask George Bush. It's the same thing. George Bush Jr. Herbert W. One of them. W. Yeah, W. Same thing. He actually lost, but still won.
Well, I didn't vote in that one, so I didn't take
Hey.
that to heart.
It is what it is. How about this? Racism.
Ooh. Can I say something I wrote already?
It's your interview. Hey.
Racism. There's nothing extraordinary about the color of my skin. It gives me access and denial to so many things. It's an all season pass to an American Horror Story where I get hunted down by the Klan and talked to like I was the monster.
Sheesh. Okay. Music.
Music is the rhythm of the soul.
Poetry.
Poetry is the rhythm of the heart.
Denial.
Denial ain't just a river in Egypt.
Wow. That was a bar. That was a bar. I like that one. That was a bar. Drop the mic. That was a bar. I like that one. Let's change the pace a little bit and go into something a little more effectual. Youth.
Youth. Youth in need of survival. Youth in need of survival, dying for a cause. Trauma all around them. I don't know. I told you I wasn't a freestyler.
Felt good. That's not about that. It's
Okay.
what you think.
Okay.
Social media and Instagram.
Social media and Instagram.
Twerk Nation. That's all Instagram is.
Sidebar, I just saw a bunch of grandmas remake the video for City Girls Acting Up.
I've never seen that video, so I don't know nothing about it.
Look, that's expression.
Oh, I don't even know who City Girls is.
I didn't know either till like last week, but yeah. Social media, Instagram. You ever see those? It's like a visual art thing, and it's like they basically have the phone plugged into their eyes.
Yes. Yeah. That makes you think.
I should call it Instagram goggles.
That's what it. Yeah. Yeah. That's deep.
That's a good one.
Lost art.
Lost art. Lost art is a dying cause.
Last one. Gray Matter Poet.
Gray Matter Poet got the rhymes and you know it.
Okay. So to close out this interview, I want to say thank you for coming to Heritage Hip Hop. I appreciate you, and we will be getting the book. We will be supporting your cause.
Oh, thank you guys.
But here's my last question to finish the whole thing.
Yes.
And I always ask this question because it's very important to me. It's the last question, little one, okay? This is very important to me. Whenever I talk to anybody who's doing anything, whether it be a teacher, student, lawyer, a criminal, I don't care. We all do something that affects the history of society. And I want to know, what is the legacy that you want to leave behind so that in the year 3023, when people open up the time capsules and they find something about the Gray Matter Poet, what legacy did you leave behind to inspire the world from your work?
You know, I'm sort of in the midst of writing this poem, and I say in the midst because I haven't finished it yet. But the first line of it is when they ask you of her soul, tell them that she advocated for happiness. And I think over everything, that's what I want my legacy to be. That I advocate for happiness and that I advocate for optimism and for just being yourself 100%. Gray matters.
All right, everybody, so we hope you got something from this, because I know I did. And poetry is essential because we don't only do hip-hop over here. We are more than music. We are hip-hop culture. Dance, expression, life, rhythm, and beats.
Like that.
And also the entrepreneur, the business mind and the building of foundations in the community. So for everybody out there, we say peace, and we out.
We out.